Today, the doubleheader begins as we take on Game 1, versing off the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming up next. Reggie Lawson, a right-hander from California, gets the call here. As you can see, his stats, 6'4" and 205 pounds, age 22. We get you set for Thursday afternoon baseball, live for our first game of a double dip today. Brian De La Cruz coming in. We are set for the 7-inning first game, and we are ready to go. First pitch by Reggie Lawson. Here we go, and then we are underway as a 12-inch curve is going to get fouled off, and the count now is 0-1. Lawson from Victorville, California, first draft pick of 2016. So far for the San Diego Padres. 12-inch curve, and the count now is 1-1. 83 degrees, partly cloudy as we are underway of this double dip here today. 4 o'clock, our first pitch of the ball game against the Corpus Christi Hooks. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count now. Fans still piling in, and gotta say the kids are off from school, having a great time while they're on their summer's vacation. Right there, line drive right to right, and that's going to be a first hit for Corpus Christi. So far as they lost last night in a final score of 4-3. San Antonio looks to get this series going here today, and pretty much it is going to happen. Greg Kessinger, the count now 0-1 as he takes a changeup. So far the weather is beautiful here in San Antonio, Texas, here at the good old Industry Center. Double play possibility and four-seam fastball, and the count now 0-2. 14 innings of play here as both games are 7 innings apiece, 30 minutes in between. And don't forget, we will be shouting out some fans later on as we get ready to do so. Lawson getting his first strikeout, and pretty much that will be the first out of the inning. And now up to bat is Coy Lee, the Corpus Christi catcher. He strides to the plate with 1 on and 1 away. Taco Bell double play here this afternoon. Four-seam fastball, and the count now is 0-1. So far, a pretty nice afternoon. The sun is out, even though it is 83 degrees. Shorts and t-shirts on this hot afternoon. Four-seam fastball, the count now 0-2. Lawson has a ERA of 9.45 and 5.21. So far, pretty good for good old Reggie here today. 0-2. And four-seam fastball, knee-high, right outside the box, and the count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Taco Bell double play if he can hit a ground ball, and that will do pretty well. Right there, high fly ball, right to center. The center fielder will have it, and the first baseman will get that. And now time for the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Double-A Central affiliate of the Houston Astros. And gotta say, Corpus Christi fell last night by the final of 4-3. So far today, they look to win 1 game, I guess. That will do pretty nicely. And now into the box now is J.J. Matijevic as he strides to the plate. The count now is 1-0. So 2 back-to-back games here today. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Friday night baseball. as we get you set for 7:05 Saturday night at 7:05, Sunday night at 7:05 as well. Mission's off on Monday, and they will play Tuesday against Amarillo. 1-1. And change up in there, called strike, a ball and 2 strikes. Looking pretty good for the first inning. So far, Reggie Lawson needs 1 more strike, and here it is, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Get Matajevic down for the final out of the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first, and we have no score. Tommy DeJunius, a right-hander from Charlotte, North Carolina, will get the call here, as he is in for the bottom of the first inning for Corpus Christi. Leading off this half inning, C.J. Abrams, the shortstop today for the Missions, as he will verse off Tommy DeJunius. DeJunius was the 26th round pick of 2017, even though he was in the Cleveland Indians. And then he got transferred to the Houston Astros back in that 2017 year. Right there, right to first. And the first baseman steps on the bag for the out, and there is 1 away. Well, a chance now to give you the starting lineup of your San Antonio Missions here today, and the AA Central affiliate of the San Diego Padres. Missions get a huge lead in a 4-3 victory of last night against the Hooks. Ben Ruda yesterday, the left fielder, hit a 2-run during the bottom half of the first inning. So far, this guy been really phenomenal. You look at him, this guy just wants to win so badly. Right there, and that is well crushed, and that's going to be right on the warning track, as the left fielder will come and grab that one out of midair near the wall, and that will be the second out of the inning. Now here is Winston Sawyer, Missions catcher. Pitched by DeJunius, and that's a slider inside, and the count now 0-1. 7 innings for this game, and another 7 on the way for Game 2. Game 2 at 7:05, and series continues tomorrow night, 7:05, through Sunday till 7:05. 0-2. And that's going to be right there. Line drive, back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit right to center. And San Antonio and the Hooks now are evened up at 1 hit apiece.
The right fielder, Tirso.
That brings up the right fielder, Tirso Ornelas, as he strides to the plate with the runner at first and 2 away. Here in this half inning, 4-seam fastball as DeJunius will deliver. The ball outside, and the count now is 1-0. Gotta love a nice, hot, and breezy afternoon, as most of San Antonio out here at the ball game here today. Kids are out of school, just enjoying their summer. So far, when I was a kid, I used to enjoy summers. Going out to ball games with my uncle, that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. We went to Midland, Texas, watched the Midland Rockhounds play ball. Just pretty fun. That's going to be back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. First and second now. And 2 away, and so far the Corpus Christi Hooks getting in some trouble this afternoon. And that brings in the hot corner third baseman, Jason Vila. Striding to the plate. Here is the pitch. Outside the box, and the count now 1-0. Vila coming in. 2 on and 2 out. Bottom of the first for the Missions. Here is the 1-0. And that is at the knees, called for a strike. And the count now is 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The changeup a little bit too jumpy right there. And the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. 2 hits for San Antonio, 1 for Corpus Christi. And that's going to be lifted high, but that will go out of play and foul. Still hanging on, the ball and 2 strikes, with 2 runners on, first and second. 1-2, swing and a miss, and that'll get them down. Only 2 hits and 2 left, and we go to the top of the second, and we still have no score. Top half of the second for Corpus Christi, and they'll lead off Corey Jokes. Jokes coming in. The first pitch right there, outside the zone, and the count now is 1-0. A ball and no strikes. The pitch right here, outside, and the count now is 2-0. Corpus Christi in their Rogue Rays, blues, blue letter, blue numbers. And we'll say their jerseys look pretty good right there. And that's going to be a base hit. So far, the first baseman tries to get after that one. If he would have jumped, he would have had it. And that would have been the first out of the inning. But so far, the base hit. The ball went a little bit high as expected. And now here is Alex McKenna, as he takes a 4-seam fastball, and the count now is 0-1. Great crowd on hand today. Fans watching on YouTube Live as we get ready for this double dip day here. Double header as we do Thirsty Thursday. Don't forget to go to your friendly neighborhood 7-Eleven where you could get Slurpees. Stay cool. Make sure you don't get a brain freeze, because those hurt like crazy. 1-1 right there to change up, and the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. Ready or not, kicks or deals. Lawson delivers right there. High fly ball. Center field, racing after it, makes the grab, and that will be the first out of the inning. Well, the chance now to give you your defensive alignment for the home side, and patrolling in left field, Ben Ruda. Gotta say, this guy, yesterday's ball game, phenomenal as he hit a 2-run shot out in right field. So far, his hard work is soon going to be paid off. He will be with Matthew Batten as they will be up in AAA El Paso. And he's going, and that's a 2-seam fastball, but that gets fouled away. Runner at first trying to steal and swipe second, and it's going to be a cold strike, and the count now 0-2. So far, trying to get out of this half inning with no runs scored by Corpus Christi. Right there, high fly ball, and that's going to be allowed to go foul. Nobody can catch that one. Count now is at 0-2. Carmen Benedetti at the plate with 1 away and 1 on. Top of the second, no score. Swing and a miss, and he pulled that one out of his pocket. And third strikeout by Lawson. Lawson, I will say, he's pretty good. So far as of last night, we had a Missions pitcher struck out the side on 1 inning. And I got to say, he's pretty good. They might call him up to AAA earlier, but that only depends how good he gets. through his double-A central start for the ball. Jeremy Pena coming in. 2 outs, a runner at first, a ball and no strike counts. Thursday afternoon baseball, the first game of this doubleheader. A ball and no strikes right there, knee high outside, and the count now is 2-0. So far, great home crowd we have here today. We have fans. Usually there are some that wear their Houston Astros light-colored red and orange jerseys. So far, they do pretty good. They root for their home side. They come to San Antonio. Do apologize about that. I getting a little bit tired, but that's okay. Might need to drink a little bit of water. Swing and a miss and a two-seam fastball, and the count now is 2-2. So like I was saying, there's a lot of fans out here that come to the ball game. They travel about 2 hours from the beach to here. And yes, it is pretty good. Right there, and that's going to be a strikeout. And that will do for this half inning. No runs on a hit, and no errors. And we go to the bottom of the second, no score. The designated hitter is Fisher Asuncion as he comes in and strides to the plate. Ready to go, pitch by DeJunius. Swing and a miss, a slider, and the count now 0-1. So far, the clouds blocking out the sun. Little bit of shade, which is pretty good. So far on a hot July afternoon, which apparently we are in the first day. So far, we completed 3 months of baseball, started May 4th, and now it is July 1st. So far, time goes by pretty quick, even when you do play baseball. You're wondering when the season will end. It will end on September 19th. Corpus Christi and the Missions playing their last 6 here at home. Right there, four-seam fastball. And the count now 2-2. And we'll say this season is just 120. Swing and a miss, a slider, and Asuncion goes down. And DeJunius will get his second strikeout.
The second baseman, number 25.
That will bring up number 25. And that is Manolo Capua. Here's the pitch to him. Right there, lifted high. And will that get down? Yes, it will. That's going to fall for the base hit. And the right fielder was running after it, and he couldn't catch up with it. And that brings up Jackson Whitaker. 1-out single. Whitaker. DeJunius delivers outside, and the count now 1-0. Whitaker at an average of 247. Opposition is a 333. And he does pretty good by each and every day. Right there, that's going to be up there. Second baseman calls off the right field and first baseman to get out. And he says, I got that one. Don't worry about it. Scott Rhodey coming in. Rhodey for San Antonio. As of far of this right here, Rhodey was put to AAA. Pretty much got injured, and now he's on a rehab assignment. 1-0. And slider. The count now 2 balls, no strikes. So far, Scott Rhodey is going to probably spend at least a few months with San Antonio before he's called back to AAA. So pretty much, Matthew Batten is gone. So far, he was called up During the time the Frisco series ended, went to Northwest Arkansas, played the Naturals for the 6-game set, and then Springfield for 6. 2 balls, 2 strikes right there, swing and a miss, and that will end this half inning. And that will do as the inning comes to a close. 1 hit, 1 left, and we have no score through 2. Top of the 3rd coming up. Top half of the 3rd for Corpus Christi, and here is the 9-hole hitter, CJ Hinojosa. Strides to the plate, and here is the pitch. Right there, fouled off, right off the net, and the count now 0-1. Confidence today, Reggie Lawson. So far through this one, he's going to pitch one heck of a game. I can feel that one coming. 0-2 the count. Hinojosa waits, kicks it, deals. Reggie Lawson. And outside, 12-inch curve, and the count, a ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to count. And right there, the 12-inch curve out of his pocket. Gets the 5th strikeout, and that is well earned as Hinojosa goes down on strikes. And now top of the 3rd, and that will bring in Brian De La Cruz, the leadoff hitter. 1 away, nobody on bases, and no score. De La Cruz single in the 1st and 1 for 1. Pretty good here for his side, just looking to get some base hits and some runs in. Right there, change up outside. Fouls that one off. And the count now is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count right there, and that's going to be a line drive. And that is going to be extra bases. Around first, going to second, going to 3rd, and he's in there with a 1-out triple.
Now batting, shortstop.
And De La Cruz is out at 3rd. So what a way to start this top half of the inning off. Now into the box is Gray Kessinger. Swings right there. The run is in to score. And that's going to be a RBI in the single. Single coming in. And that brings in Corey Lee. Lee coming in. And here is the pitch. Right there outside. A 4-seam fastball. And the count now is 1-0. 0 for 1 by the fly out in the 1st. Taco Bell double play and 2 free crispy tacos for that double play. Hopefully the Missions can overturn that double play and get out of the inning with just 1 run scored. And pretty much that will do. 1 ball, 1 strike to Corey Lee. Here's the pitch right there, changeup, and the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes. The pitch lifted high, but that will go foul. And that will bounce off the bleachers. And a foul ball. 1-2. Lifted high. Right there, right field under this one. Makes the catch out there near the warning track. And that is going to be the 2nd out of the inning. The runner, not tagging, goes back to 1st. And now that brings in JJ Madajevic. His strikeout in the first. He is 0 for 1. Runner at first and 2 away here in this half inning. 1-0 Corpus Christi. The Hooks gain the lead at first. So far they look to stretch it into more runs through this game, and so far they try to get up into the second place position. So far Corpus Christi, Midland, and Amarillo are the last final 3 in the spots. Right there, and that will do for this half inning. Gray Kessinger, another look at this base hit. Delivers a RBI in the single. And Corpus Christi leads the ball game early. It is 1-0. Bottom half of the third, and leading off is the shortstop CJ Abrams. As he comes in, strides to the plate, tying run at first is CJ. And that's going to be a changeup. It fouled away, and the count now is 0-1. Today, let's give you ball clubs. Wichita at Amarillo, Corpus Christi at San Antonio, Midland at Frisco, Northwest Arkansas at Springfield, Arkansas at Tulsa. So I gotta say, I was looking at the weather forecast for the Drillers, and apparently they got strong thunderstorms for the afternoon. There's gonna be a lot of rain right there to shortstop, and that will be the first out of the inning. And Abrams will go down on a flyout, and there's one away. Ben Ruda, fly out in the first. He is 0 for 1. So far I have a friend by the name of Duncan Ray and his fiancée Megan Tucker and the baby that live in Muskogee. And I do believe that they are watching here tonight so far on the YouTube live app, which apparently I do call my YouTube channel while we play this game. Game of baseball, which they say it's the game of inches. 1 ball, 2 strikes right there. 4-seam fastball. Nearly gets Ruda for the strikeout. But I will say that was down low. Can't argue the call right there. 2-2. Outside, a slider, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Winston Sawyer. So, my thoughts exactly is Arkansas at Tulsa. They will evidently get a rain-out game as they have thunderstorms just getting ready for the Metroplex for Tulsa. Well, that was lifted high in the air, and that will be the second out of the inning. And now here is the Mission's catcher, Winston Sawyer. 2 away, and this could be another 1-2-3 inning for San Antonio. So far as we look for Wichita and Amarillo, they got storms in their forecast as well. About the early evening, it's partly cloudy. Overnight is 100% chance of strong to severe thunderstorms. So far, Midland and San Antonio, Corpus Christi are all clear. Ball games. Frisco could have a little severe weather. Rockhounds and Rough Riders playing tonight in that game. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, lifted high, and that has got a chance. And running out of room, get out! Right there, the tying run. Winston Sawyer drills that one out of the yard. Hello, how are you? Happy Thursday. My goodness. They don't go down this afternoon. That ball was well hit and 106.9 mile an hour, 386 feet. And the lucky fan is going to get that one. And now this ball game is tied at 1-1. Tirso Ornelas coming in, the single in the first and 1 for 1. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors apiece for both sides. And that's back up the middle. That's going to be a line drive right to center. That's a base hit. So far, San Antonio, if they win here today, both games, it'd be 29. And Corpus Christi will be up to their 29 losses. Now here is Jason Vila. 0-1 the count. The strikeout in the first. 0 for 1 by Vila. Looking to get this game. A 2-run shot will deliver. DeJunius. Pitch and deal. Sliders in the count now. 0-2. So far, the Clouds have been really good this afternoon, and that's going to get away. Wild pitch, throw to second, and he'll get there. He won't get him. I was going to say he is not going to get him. And the catcher for Corpus Christi misses that one, and that go-ahead run at second. Well, hello, how are you doing? My goodness. And now you got Tirso Ornelas right into scoring position. The pitch, right there. And that's going to get in there. A base hit. Well, I got to say, this is getting pretty good. You're going to have first and third. And he whacks that one. And the third baseman tries to get that one. Corners loaded, and now Corpus Christi is in danger. A base hit draws them in. 4-seam fastball, and the count now 0-1 to the designated hitter. And that's Fisher Asuncion. Bottom of the third, 1-1 our score tie. First and third, DeJunius delivers, and 4-seam fastball, 1-1. 9 balls at 15 strikes total. What? What was that? They said 19 strikes. Come on, y'all. What are y'all doing? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. There ain't no 19 strikes on there. He's thrown more than that. 1-2 outside. And at the count now, 2-2. Okay, that's better. 18 balls, 38 strikes, total of 56. Much better. Thank you, guys. Gotta give them a little bit to get situated. Outside, ball 3, full count now. On deck, Manolo Capua. Striding on the on-deck circle, waiting to get on base. And that's going to be lifted high in the air. And the second baseman takes that for the out. And now here is another look at Winston Sawyer. Getting that baseball out of the yard and tying the ball game. We go to the top of the fourth, and we are deadlocked at 1 apiece. Top half of the fourth for Corpus Christi, and leading off is Corey Julks. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due for this half inning. Here's the pitch. Right there. High fly ball, left field, and that is out of here. And Corpus Christi says, this ball game today is going to be ours. They get the home run. And you can say that puts a smile on a manager's face. Alex McKenna getting ready to bat here as he high-fives his teammate. And that was out of here. Julks gets that one. And that right there is another run already on the board. McKenna comes in and a four-seam fastball, and the count now is 1-0. Fly out in the second, and 0 for 1. Kicks and deals, 1-0. Right there, lifted high, left field. Ruda has that in view and takes that for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
The designated hitter, Carmen Benedetti, coming in. 0 for 1 here today. And that's going to be outside. And whoa, that goes into the visitor bullpen. So far, look out over there. Don't get hit in the head, because that's what happened to this one guy. Got knocked in the head, pretty silly. 0-2 the count. Benedetti, Lawson, pitch and deals. Here it is. Swing and a miss. The four-seam fastball. 2 up and 2 down. Lawson, 7th strikeout.
Now batting, second base.
And man, I gotta say, Lawson pitching one heck of a game. He's got this thing on the ropes and pretty good here today. So far, so good. Pena in the box for Corpus Christi. Struck out in the second, 0 for 1. Nobody on, 2 away. 2-1 is the Hooks. 0-1. Right there, lifted. That's going to be a ball, and that's going to be extra bases. Around first, going to second, and going to third. A 2-out triple is in view. And that right there, Pena delivers.
The third baseman.
Jeremy gets that one going for the Corpus Christi Hooks. So far, another triple, and now here is the 9-spot batter, CJ Hinojosa. Kicks and deals. The pitch right there, right to changeup, and the count now 0-1. Pretty good here today. Strikeout in the third, 0 for 1. So far, all they need to do is put that run in, come back in the bottom of the fourth inning, and try to get another run. 0-2 the count by CJ Hinojosa. Kicks and deals. Lawson delivers right there, gets his 8th one, and that will do. He struck out Hinojosa, and that will do. Corey Julks gets a solo shot out in left field, delivers a run, and the score now is 2-1 Corpus Christi. We go to the bottom of the fourth, and that brings in Manolo Capua.
Number 25.
Capua coming in. DeJunius kicks and deals, delivers the four-seam fastball right to the middle. Called for a strike, 0-1. Ronel Blanco, a right-hander, is warming up. Activity for Corpus Christi. Right to the bullpen. And outside slider, DeJunius. delivers that ball outside, and count evened up at 1. And four-seam fastball. Count now 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Right there, and that's lifted high, but that won't be fair enough for a run to come in. And the count now is at 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Kapua is going down as the 4th strikeout, and there is 1 away.
The first baseman, Jackson.
And now here is the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker. Well, hold your horses now. Time is called. And here is the manager as he comes out. And DeJunius is getting relieved out of the ball game. So far he did pretty well, and now they'll bring in Ronel Blanco.
Number 90.
Blanco is coming in much earlier than anticipated. Blanco coming in, and he is ready to go. Age 27, as he strides to the plate. Or should I say, yeah, the mound. Duh. 1-0, pitch by Blanco, right there. And that's going to be hit to the second baseman. Chug it to first, and there is 2 away. Now Scott Rohde coming in, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the second. So far, ready to go. Ronel, pitch and deals, fires, delivers, and the count now 0-1. So far, this cloud cover doing really nice. Block out the sun. Stay hydrated. Slider, and the count now 0-2 as he went around, and home plate umpire says yes, he did. The count now is 0-2. 0-2. And two-seam fastball down low. The count now, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him down, and that will do for this half inning. So the Hooks still hold on to that 1 run. And we go to the top of the 5th. 2-1 is the score. Brian De La Cruz coming in. Triple and an RBI and a run. 2 for 2. Here's the pitch right there. Four-seam fastball. And the count now is 0-1. 0-1. Right there, outside. And now the count now is 1-1 evened up. Thursday afternoon baseball, game 1 of this doubleheader, halfway through. And the count now, a ball and 2 strikes. Stay tuned after this first game. We have the second of this doubleheader coming at 7:05. Lifted high, four-seam fastball. And still hanging on to the count is a ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, strikes right there. Again, he fouls it away. And still staying alive. A pause. Lawson delivers. High fly ball. And the count now is 2-2. So far, Lawson talking to home plate umpire. And yes, he was wondering where that one was. So far, he says, well, that one was too high. I agree. I mean, if you watch instant replay, you can see it was too high. 2-2, Brian De La Cruz. Here's the pitch to him. Right there. running after it, and the left fielder runs it down, and that avoids extra bases.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gray Kessinger.
And now the shortstop, Gray Kessinger's coming in. 1 for 2, single and an RBI. Kessinger sits and waits, delivers, and lifted high. And nobody is going to get that one, as that will bounce off the base of the wall. And the count now is no ball and a strike. 0-1. Oh man, a swing and a miss as he pulls that one out of his pocket. Boy, howdy. 14 balls, 54 strikes, total 68 through his time on the mound. So far, 5 2/3 innings. Here's the pitch right there. High fly ball, right on top of third. And the hot corner will pick that one off. And there is 2 away.
Now batting,
Catcher Corey Lee coming in. Striding to the plate. The pitch to Corey, and breaks his bat. Lifted high, but that goes right to the first baseman. And that will do for this half inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Corpus Christi leads this ball game 2-1. Leading off for this home half of the inning, CJ Abrams. Last time up, he grounded out. Looking to go here. The pitch, and that's too high right there, but that's called a strike. And the count now is 0-1. So far, the evening group is coming in, and pretty much everybody is ready. Right there, splitter. And the count now is 0-2. So far, Amarillo and Wichita about ready to play. Their gates now opened. 0-2. Right there. And the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes. Down low, near the knees of CJ Abrams. And the count now is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count lifted high, but that will fill the count at 3-2. On deck is the left fielder, Ben Ruda. See, gets the call right to the on deck circle. Also, number 2 spot. 3-2. And great plate discipline now. And CJ Abrams tying run now at first. And now that'll bring in Ben Ruda. Looking to go here. 2-1 the score. Here is the pitch, and did he go? No, he didn't. Hold up in time. And the count now is a ball and no strikes. Pop out and a fly out through this game, 0 for 2. Coming in, kicks and deals. Right there, outside, another ball. And a count now 2-0. Ronell, boy howdy, I gotta say, he's having a little bit of trouble. So far, he's walked in the first one. CJ Abrams out at first. And that one, a four-seam fastball, called strike. The count now is 2-1. Two and one. right there, lifted high, left field. Under it, makes the play, one away. One away in this inning, and C.J. Abrams still on first, and now Winston Sawyer, home run, single, a ribby, and 2 for 2. Here's the pitch, outside a slider, and the count now is 1-0. Sing a song like that, and that might drive the manager nuts. Well, I don't blame him if he's going to kill me later, but so help me. That right there, lifted high, and where is that? Where is that? Left field. And the out is made. And the second out comes into place. Now at Tirso Ornelas, 2 for 2 and 2 singles. Ready to go. The pitch right there. And nope, that will be outside the chalk line. And the count now is outside. And a four-seam fastball pitch out, nothing doing. And the count evens up at 1-1. Well, the manager looking at his starting pitcher. And I wonder what he's looking at. He's probably saying, well, shoot, I hope he's not going to get frustrated out there. You know, heating of the day could take it out on any pitcher. Any team that battles the elements. I mean, it happens. 2-2 right there. And that one's well crushed. Where is this one? And that one's outside. Thought it'd be a 2-run shot. And Abrams goes back at first. Got to straighten that out. Here is the 2-2 by Ronell. Right there. And that's going to be a base hit. Well, the shortstop misses that one.
The third baseman, number 8, Jason Villa.
And that's going to bring in Jason Villa, the hot corner third baseman. Coming in, ready to go. 3-run shot in view of distance. Right there, that's going to be a four-seam fastball. And the count now 1-0. Single in the third, 1 for 2. So far, as of this point forward, 2 innings left in game 1 of the double dip. A ball and no strikes, too high. And the count now 2-0. So far, C.J. Abrams now at second. He's in scoring position as the tying run. Here is the pitch. And that right there, right to third and right to first. A 3-1 play. And that will do for this half inning. A couple of base hits and 2 left on. We go to the top of the 6th. Corpus Christi leads it 2-1.
Leading off for Corpus Christi,
J.J. Matajevic strides to the plate as we start up the top half of the 6th inning for the Hooks. Four-seam fastball. The count now is 1-0. So far, a beautiful Thursday afternoon as underway of the double dip here this afternoon, covering for Tuesday night's postponed game due to wet grounds. So far, everybody has been telling me today, boy, I tell you what, why did they postpone that game? Well, duh, have you looked at the weather forecast? When you have wet grounds, the ground is not safe. Player safety is key at first. That means injuries could well happen. Slip and slide, you could fall, you could get an injury. And pretty much I should be answering a lot of questions. So far, this one, I well answered. 1 ball, no strikes. Corey Jokes coming in. And here's the pitch right there for seam a fastball. And the count now is a ball and a strike. You got to treat severe weather through this season. Very important. If severe weather hits, the game is postponed. So far, as of what is happening at Arkansas and Tulsa, squall line of thunderstorms moving in through the area. Change up outside. The count now is 2-1. So far, the Tulsa Metroplex will see its fair dose of severe thunderstorms. 2-1. Right there, high fly ball. That is out of play for a strike, and the count now 2-2. Not to mention that Amarillo and Frisco will get their fair dose of severe weather, which they will. There is rain for them, but hopefully it should wait until the ball games are done, as Amarillo and Wichita will play, and then Midland and Frisco will come in. Alex McKenna coming up in 2 flyouts, 0 for 2. So far, Lawson, 78 pitches now, and that's going to be right there, and foul. Oh boy, that took someone's head off nearly. The count now is 0-1. Here's a pitch by Lawson right there, lifted high, chasing it, left field, makes the play, and that will end this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 2-1. Corpus Christi leads it. Bottom half of the 6th here is Fisher Assumption. He is 0 for 2. The designated hitter, ready to go. Here is the pitch by Blanco. That is down low, a splitter near the dirt. That's a ball, 1-0. Lovely afternoon as we are getting ready to wrap up the first of this double dip game. And yes, I call it a double dip because it's a double header. Pretty much I've had this one guy come up to me, and it's funny. You're going to laugh at this one. I don't know if this guy was a dummy or not, but evidently he said, "Oh, there's yellow on the baseball field." There ain't either. When you look at this game, you see white. The lines are white. And a 4-seam fastball knocks him down, 1 away.
Now batting, number 25.
And we'll say it. This guy from Northwest Arkansas was just being really hilarious. He's like, "Oh, there's yellow. The lines are yellow." Dude, can you tell from white? Maybe you are a little bit colorblind. So Manolo Capua, single in the 2nd, 1 for 2. I don't mean that out of disrespect, you know. You're probably saying, "Oh, you're a jerk and stuff." Wow. Right there, and that's going to fall for the base hit. Which, you know, you can probably call me a jerk. That's fine. I'm okay with it. You'd be like, "Oh, wow, that guy's a real meanie." Well, if you look like you live in Northwest Arkansas, maybe, you know, it's funny because there are some guys up there that like the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And that's going to be right there. Double play, 3. 6-4, a double play ends the inning. And boy, howdy. That one was well hit to the hot corner third baseman. And that will end the inning. We go to the 7th as Corpus Christi leads this one by 1. Top half of the 7th. And here is Carmen Benedetti. He is 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts.
Carmen Benedetti.
So far, Lawson looked like he could go a full game, and hopefully he will probably get out and get a guy to come and replace him. A ball and 1 strike. And yep, time is being called as here comes the manager. And there is going to be a pitching change, and Jerry Keel coming in, as that will do for the starter for Reggie Lawson. He gives up the baseball to the manager. And so far he is gone. A well performance and strikeouts is what he got. Jerry Keel, a left-handed Californian, gets the call, and so far he is ready to go and ready to pitch. He will be called to do the pitching in game 2 of the double dip. 1-1 right there. Swing and a miss. A slider. The count now, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And bullseye. Got him down for the strikeout. And there is 1 away here in this top half of the 7th.
Jeremy Pena.
And now here is Jeremy Pena. 1 away, nobody on. 2-1 our score, top of the 7th. Right there, line drive, and that's going to be extra bases. Around first, going to second, and going to second, going to third. And that's going to be what it looks to be, a 1-out triple. So Corpus Christi looks like they're going to come in and tack on another one. A base hit well does it. Here's the pitch right to CJ Hinojosa. And he is 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts. Stay tuned after this game. We got more baseball ahead. 0-1 right there, swinging and miss in the 4-seam ball. No ball and 2 strike counts. Oh, 2. Right there, high fly ball, and that looks to be good enough for an RBI. Here comes the run. The run is in, and he is across to score.
Now batting.
And the Hooks lead by 2.
De La Cruz.
And that bring in the right-hander, or should I say the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Here's the pitch right there in the 4-seam fastball, and the count now is 0-1. Triple single and a run, 2 for 3. De La Cruz, he's got the last name of a great politician, a Texas senator by the name of Ted Cruz. So far, pretty good. Right there. And that will do for this half inning as he gets him out. And that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th now. 9, 1, and 2 hitters due up and take me out to the ball game as we get you ready to go.
Your attention, please.
Kit Sheets, 5'10", 185 pounds, and age 25. Getting the call here. Now, when I say the Texas politician, that is Senator Ted Cruz, which he is a Texas senator. And Texas governor, which is Greg Abbott. So far, he's pretty good too, I won't lie. Carson LaRue and Seth Martinez, two right-handers, getting in and coming in. Scott Rohde kicks it, deals, delivers right there. And San Antonio, I gotta say, they need 3 runs to win a ball game. Swing and a miss, a curveball. And the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. Sheets delivers. Here's the pitch right there, and that's going to get a base hit right to third. And running hard as he gets the second. Yes, he will. And guys, the tying run coming up to the plate now. Boy, howdy. Hearts are racing. They're like race cars. And I gotta say, that right there, C.J. Abrams coming up to bat. Runner at second. Need one way far out to get that run home. Slider in the count now, 0-1. This is the time to regroup, and that right there going to be pretty good right there, and he ain't going to get a play, and the runner is safe at first. So the base hit comes in. And Aruda comes in. The run is across at first. And this is a pretty good sign. Ben Aruda coming in, and let's see if some magic happens. Yesterday, as he drilled over the wall, a 2-run shot. And you gotta love how he is. Right there, did he go? Yep, he did. That's a strike, 0-1. Looking ready to go. So far, let's get going. Outside and a slider, and the count now 1-1. One and one. And he went around. Yeah, he did. That's a strike right there. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss and a slider. And he goes down and 1 away. And now you still have first and third still loaded up. And I had high hopes that Ruda was going to get a nuller home run like he did yesterday. A ball and no strikes. Here is the catcher, Winston Sawyer, 2 for 3 by the home run, a single, and a run batted in, a ribby. And they get him. What the heck was that all about? What the heck? And the ball game is over. And a triple play. And Corpus Christi wins. Boy, howdy. What the heck was that all about? 3-1 the final score. And the Hooks take a game. I don't know what happened, but something happened. Well, you don't see that every day, but now you do. These guys came to play baseball today, and boy, he just tagged him out right there, and he got the runner. Look at this guy. I don't know what he was doing. He's like, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. Tag, you're it. And, okay. Weird as it is, but all right. Back for more after this.
Hooks, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Missions, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, hey, guy on the intercom, we ain't done yet, because we got more baseball ahead. 30 minutes in between, and gotta say, first for the victorious Corpus Christi Hooks, 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. 1 run and 10 hits for San Antonio. Winner for this doubleheader is, for the first game, Ronel Blanco. Reggie Lawson will definitely get the loss for the missions. That was Reggie Lawson. Corey Jolks gets the player of the game. The save will go to Kit Sheets as he gets in there. And that will do for this game here. 30 minutes, we will for game 2 of this doubleheader. So stay tuned. We got more right after this.